Hello and welcome back to another beautiful one-of-a-kind divine video for your mind to elevate your energy and of course refill your cup plentifully. Now for those that don't know me, my name is Matty and this video right here is going to give you a little boost and improvement in how you start your day, how you're feeling about your life, and what you can do to put yourself in a better position to win and become more successful. So that being said, here is a gentle reminder for your day. Number one, follow your heart. There are going to be a lot of distractions in your day that are going to try to deter you from pursuing what it is you want to do and who you are currently developing into. Next, create your dream. Now, for my people out there that already have an idea of a dream and a goal that they want to accomplish and develop, then you are winning already, because a lot of people struggle on getting started because they don't really know what it is they truly desire or want. And I think that when you can sit with yourself, eliminate those distractions from the outside world, and just go a little bit deeper within, you'll begin to find some things come up to the surface. And when you do, you may have a better understanding and idea of what it is you are truly seeking in this life. Because a lot of people set goals and ambitious desires not according to what they really feel within, but according to getting a feeling that they don't currently have. So make sure that before you start walking the path, you have somewhat of an intentional idea of where it is you are walking to. Next, be yourself. You were not created in a divine eye to fit into the crowd. You can fit in and stand out at the same time by being who you are. And who you are is a constant cycle of evolution, growth, and development. And that's the beautiful thing about life. You never truly know who you can and who you are going to evolve into. And my little 2 cents for you out there that is looking to better yourself and just be yourself is to create better habits that will create a better life. So go out there and take better care of you, and you'll be able to take better care of those around you. Number 4, don't let the little things get in the way of the big picture. Now, I'm a firm believer that the little steps climb big mountains, but also we have a tendency as individuals, naturally flawed by design, to get caught up on certain things that are there to just get an emotional reaction out of us. And if something is not adding on into your life, then it is only there to distract and drain you of your energy and your power and your focus. So do a better job at responding rather than reacting, especially if you know it's something trivial that does not deserve your reaction. Don't ever bring yourself down to someone else's level, because then you are only stunting your growth in this life and also your energy of what you're creating in an abundance manner. Don't let the little things get in the way of the bigger picture. And the last thing, keep believing and trust that it will all work out in the end. A lot of us get hung up so much on where we aren't that we lose focus on the beauty of where we are. And I heard an incredible word the other day, and it was, while you are working to get to where you want to be in life, be sure to be the best at where you are. And that really resonated with me, because I found myself a lot more anyways, always being distracted by where I am not, that I lost sight at the beauty of where I was and how I developed to get to that place and that position in life. I didn't realize it at the time, but my ambitious hopes and desires were doing good, but also I allowed them to work against me because I got so caught up that I wasn't getting something specific for the work I was doing that I forgot that it wasn't about the reward or the result or the merit. It was about who I was becoming through the process of growing through this time in my life. So keep believing and keep the faith. Trusting the process is keeping the faith. Faith is another word for trust and vice versa. And that's the beautiful thing about life. Being grateful is being thankful for what you've already been given. But keeping the faith and trusting the process is being grateful for where you are, knowing that you are going to be somewhere else down the line. So keep that faith. Keep that excitement about wanting to get to where you want to be, but also for the beauty of being in the moment of right now where the future is inevitably created. And the next part of this video, I want to start it off with a beautiful quote from somebody that I deeply admire, and his name is Jim Rohn. He was once quoted in one of his many speeches saying, "Work harder on yourself than you do at your job." He said, if you want to make a living, work hard at your job. If you want to make a fortune, work hard on yourself. And that always stuck out and resonated with me because you and I, most likely, aren't that different. We were taught to work hard. The harder you work, the more that you'll earn. Work hard at this job and you will get rewarded in magnificent ways. And then when you grow, then when you get a little bit older, you start to see that it's not always how it is. And oftentimes, a lot of the people that work hard at their job, they end up getting taken advantage of for that hard work, while you see other people making the same amount as you, doing half of the work that you're doing. And something just doesn't connect there. And what I began to notice through listening to Jim Rohn and other motivational speakers such as Brian Tracy and Les Brown and many others was the more that you focus on working on you, the more that you naturally attract and resonate with a harmonious, energetic flow to bring more abundance and opportunity into your life. So it really wasn't just about showing up and working hard, which it is definitely going to help benefit you in the long run, but how do you expect to give what you don't have? And that is something that I learned from Wayne Dyer. If I want to give you 12 oranges, but I only have 6, how am I going to give you 12 oranges? Too often I think our intentions are in the right space and place, but we also got to understand that we need to fill our cup up in order to pour into other people's cup. So focus a little more on developing you than trying to work so extremely hard to outwork where you are to get to where you want to be. And Les Brown also said something magnificent. He said, people get noticed in the light for years of what is practiced in the dark. And that leads me to understand and acknowledge that development happens when no one is watching. Your character, much like mine, is built stronger in the darkness of life than in the light. And in order to grow and evolve and develop and become someone, I want to say, more worthy of receiving what it is that they desire, we must work on our character. We must work on our developmental mental and process. We must work on improving our life if we are trying to make improvements in other areas of life. Where you go, life will follow. When many people wonder why they aren't further ahead in life, in their career, professionally, personally, it's because they are working themselves tirelessly to the bone, but they are not working on themselves. It's not the boss's fault. It's not the company's fault. It's not your cousin's fault. It's not your family's fault. It is our fault. It is your fault. And it's okay, because there's a difference between finding fault and then taking corrective action than finding fault and just deteriorating and diminishing our worth as people. When you become more than you currently are in life, you will begin to develop and achieve more. All of a sudden, the more that you start growing personally, you will grow professionally. You will receive more than you are currently receiving if you are willing to do more work for yourself than in the work and world around you, in a sense. So please, Do not let what you're not getting make you feel ungrateful for what it is you have earned and what you have. Be the best at where you are, and you will get to where you want to be. Because, my friend, you are built for this. Now save this video, comment your favorite part below, and be sure to share it with someone you know. Because after all, I think that if this resonated with you, chances are it's gonna resonate with a lot of people around you. That being said, thank you so much for your time. Check back in for the next video, and most importantly, have an incredible day. You've got this.